With the winter sports season coming to a close, I decided to interview coaches from the varsity boys and girls basketball team, varsity boys and girls bowling team, and varsity boys swim team to see how their season went.
The 2018-19 season for the girls varsity basketball team was pretty exciting. We ended the season 7-14 overall, 7-7 in league. But the record is a little bit deceiving. Most of our games, matter of fact, all but probably 3 to 4 of our games were highly competitive. 3 or 4 games we lost by 5 points or less. Most games around 10 or 12 points. So on any given night, we were in a ball game. I'm very proud of our girls for that. Our senior night, and we played Holland. And Holland is a traditional powerhouse in our league. And the first game that we played Holland, we lost to them at their place pretty handedly. So we were looking for a little payback, if you will. And if I remember correctly, that night, our team clicked on all cylinders. Our outside people did what they needed to do. The inside folks needed to do what they needed to do. But what was really special about that night, it was the crowd. The crowd was incredible. We had a big crowd that night. They were highly into it. The atmosphere was just so enthusiastic. There were several times I just looked up at the crowd, and I know the bulk of it was the boys basketball team. They came to support us. And I think our kids fed off of that, and we were able to pull out a victory against a very good ball club.
I knew it was going to be a little bit tough being a new coach, no returning starters, and a couple of freshmen and 2 sophomores starting most of the season. It was a little rough. We had only 2 wins, 19 losses. We beat the teams that we should have beat. After the exam week, we started to play basketball, and coaches had to coach against us, and then last 2 games of the season we kind of forgot how to play basketball and got beat pretty good. But the season this next year looks bright because we have 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen that played a lot. The first victory of this season when we beat Eden by 30 points, not realizing that it was just not only my first win, but we had like 9 new varsity players, and that was their first victory. So everyone was pretty excited and motivated and pumped after the game.
This year, our boys swim season was second in our league for ECIC Division 4. And when you kind of merge all the large schools, ECIC large schools, there's 27 schools. Alden finished 5th overall, which was an amazing feat for them. We have to swim a lot of large schools like Lakeshore and Sweet Home and Iroquois throughout our season, and we swam head-to-head against Iroquois, and last year we got kind of beat by them by 20 points, and it was good to return the favor this year as we came out on top by 20 points, and we also set 2 sectional qualifying times during that meet. Our other one that I love is our sectionals, and every coach loves this. As your athletes progress through the year, you want them to keep improving every single meet. Well, when we got to the class championship, we sent 14 personal best times, which is just what a coach wants to see.
Our boys finished with an 8-2 record, and they won the division. We also have one of our male bowlers that won the league sportsmanship, which is something that we're very proud of because it's voted on by other coaches in our division. My favorite moment was our last match of the season, and our last game. Andrew Gabalski started out bowling 8 consecutive strikes and was heading toward a perfect game. He was close, but after that game we also won the league. The girls finished with a 4-6 record. Each one of them has shown lots of improvement this year. We are up from last year's record, which was 2-8, and I only see us continuing to improve. When Sydney Skimmer broke records as a freshman, she has claimed 3 of the 4 records that we have for bowling. She has had high set, she's had high 6-game series, and high average. Her average was a 191. So we're very, very proud of her. And she's got one more record to break, which she has 3 more years to do it.
Congratulations to all the athletes and coaches that have participated in this year's winter sports season. From Wax News, I'm Alex Epka.